On Wednesday, September 10th, Charlie Kirk was murdered in broad daylight. He was a prominent right-wing political figure in the US and had just started a new campus tour. His first stop was at Utah Valley University in Oregon. He left behind a wife and 2 children. Immediately after his assassination, the hunt for his killer began. Now, authorities have identified a suspect. This is how he was caught. If you read this, you are gay. LMAO capital oh whoa what's this question mark. For an initial mapping of the video, check out Ho's video. Link is in the description. Kirk got into politics really young and started Turning Point USA when he was just 18. The organization is committed to promoting right-wing views in schools and universities. Kirk reached millions through social media and his podcast. He toured colleges to debate students and had become a close Trump ally. He is said to have played an important role in Trump's re-election. Phone footage from the event shows the likely shooter on a roof, about 430 FT or 130 m away from Kirk's tent. He seems to be in a prone position. Kirk is engaging in a discussion with a student. How many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Before the student can respond, the shooter fires a single shot. Kirk is hit in the neck and rushed to Timpanogos Regional Hospital immediately after. In footage from the event, a person dressed in black can be seen sprinting off the same roof after a shot was fired. According to authorities, he ran back here and jumped down here. Shortly after, the authorities released photos of the suspect and a video where he can be seen climbing off the roof and running off into the surrounding neighborhood. The FBI offers a $100,000 reward for leads. At this point, a manhunt of tremendous scale is unfolding. Heavily armed officers are at the scene. Authorities confirm that they found a high-powered bolt-action rifle in a wooded area. Increasingly, the FBI is under pressure. 2 suspects are brought into custody, but released shortly after. 24 hours pass and no one has been caught. Meanwhile, the suspect, Tyler Robinson, seems to have told a family member that he shot Kirk. The family member is believed to be Robinson's father, a veteran law enforcement officer. Robinson grew up in Washington, Utah, about 3 hours away from the university. The father reportedly told a family friend, who in turn informed the authorities. Robinson turned himself in late Thursday evening in St. George, about 250 mi or 400 km from Utah Valley University. Robinson's roommate reportedly showed Discord messages to investigators. According to CNN, the messages included Robinson stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, visually watching the area where a rifle was left, reference to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel, reference to engraving bullets, and the rifle being unique, mention of Robinson changing outfits. Trump makes the capture public on Fox and Friends, looking real good. They have the person that they wanted. Next, Utah's governor steps in front of cameras. Friday morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th. And in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. Robinson is said to have engraved phrases such as "Hey fascist catch" and "Bella Ciao" on cartridges found with his rifle. Bella Ciao is most likely a reference to the Italian World War II anti-fascist anthem. On the "Hey fascist catch" symbols are engraved as such, likely a reference to a controller sequence that releases a bomb in the game Helldivers. In addition, inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital O what's this? Notice bulge, ooh what's this?" is a trolling meme. On a 4th bullet, according to Cox, it said, "If you read this, you are gay." LMAO, amid such a heated political atmosphere, this press conference is bound to reverberate across the US. In a statement prior to the capture of Robinson, President Trump had blamed the rhetoric of the radical left for violence, such as this shooting. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we are seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now. Cox, on the other hand, said this: "We can return violence with Romans 6 violence. We can return hate with hate." And that's the problem with political violence, is it metastasizes, because we can always point the finger at the other side, and at some point we have to find an off-ramp, or it's going to get much, much worse. The allegations against Robinson have not yet been proven before a court,